Hi, welcome back. Last time we wrapped up Sleep Token's first EP, one, it was 3 tracks, beautiful music, and it gave us our first taste of Vessel and the story that he was going to be telling us over the next few years. The first EP had a lot of themes of toxicity in relationships, being with a partner, avoidance, and just a lot of second guessing decisions and still making bad decisions. I wanted to break down one before we got into two, but I found this video that breaks down both together. So I figured I'll react to two first and then we'll get to that one. So without wasting too much time, this is Sleep Token, Calcutta. Whoa.
I am caught, tangled in, wrapped in quartered, tripping now and over time, lived again for just a moment, missing pieces find me. I swear I ache for your eyes and the way you breathe.
Whoa. I got entranced there for a second. Bouncing between the visuals and the lyrics. Is that Vessel? Was that part of his face? I think that's the most of his face I've seen, and honestly, I don't want to see anymore. I might I might just stick to the lyrics. But jumping off from the last track, which was When the Bow Breaks, I had mentioned in my last video that there were sounds in there that seemed like Sleep and Vessel were entering this marriage together. There were like church bells, marriage bells. His first lines are, I am caught, tangled in, wrapped and quartered, tripping up and over time lived again for just a moment, missing pieces find me. Interesting. If we take that same idea and bring that here, it feels like a little bit of time has passed and he's been in this relationship with sleep, but now he feels even more caught, and now it is past that point of return, so he can't go back. He can't take it back. And he finishes here with, for just a moment, missing pieces find me. Is that missing pieces of himself? For just a moment, he feels complete and realizes the situation that he's in, and then it just slips away again. Let's read the annotations. Entrapment, entrapment, and sacrifice. Vessel often frames lyrics as ritualistic devotions to an ancient deity known as sleep. These opening lines evoke spiritual and emotional torment. The image of being quartered alludes to medieval execution, symbolizing a complete loss of agency, a soul pulled apart by overwhelming forces. Critics highlight the band's thematic tension between beauty and violence. Quote, dark, violent imagery. Quote, sleep is not an entirely benevolent force. These are just some quotes in here. I don't want to really. This torment reflects the sacrificial devotion central to the band's mythology, where the narrator surrenders entirely, even painfully, in pursuit of connection with the divine. We're going to keep going. And he says, I sweat and I ache for your eyes and the way you breathe. Interesting. He's still giving himself. And I awake seeing your name. He wakes up asking for him. Let's keep going. Oh man, okay. So you're more than warm belief melting skywards, more than silence broken. I'm whole again for just a moment till the morning comes. Okay, is it is it sleep kind of still pushing Vessel off to the side away from the world? And then when sleep wants or needs him at night, comes, gets what he wants, Vessel feels alive, at least until the morning comes. Damn. Let's see the annotation for that line. Sleep cannot be reached by Vessel when he is awakened, which means any encounters he has with her last only till the morning, for he must wake up. Duh. I didn't I don't know why I didn't think about that. Sleep, it's when he's sleeping. So when he's dreaming, he's with her. Very interesting. Okay. You wake saying your name, but sleep isn't there anymore. I see.
Oh, she said you better believe it. I said you don't know. Oh, you said you better
And again, I can't say enough about the drumming. Oh, there's like an upbeat tone in that. This must be when he's dreaming, when Vessel is there. He feels whole. Okay, real quick. Badass breakdown. Vessel's recalling a conversation between his love interest. In this case, I'm gonna assume sleep. One in which she has asked if he is actually committed to her, perhaps to either confirm both of their levels of commitment to the relationship, or maybe for their own peace of mind. Vessel had responded with an overly positive response to put her mind at ease. That she couldn't even comprehend how committed he was. He was in that deep. Damn. I hope this isn't going in a direction of like pushing sleep away, at least temporarily, with how much devotion Vessel has. Some would say clingy. Let's keep going.
lived again for just a moment. Missing pieces find me alive. Whole again for just a moment. Missing pieces
Okay, before we go into that outro. Time lived again for just a moment, missing pieces find me, and I'm whole again for just a moment. Missing pieces find me, time lived again for just a moment. I sweat and ache for missing pieces find me, whole again. So it's just this cycle of longing for sleep, getting sleep, and then losing and longing for sleep again. Damn. All right. All right. All right. Let's settle in for this one. It's entrancing. Is that fading out? Okay, that makes sense. All right. So that was Sleep Token Calcutta, the first track off of their second EP, too. So we find ourselves with Vessel in this cycle of longing for sleep, but being neglected for sleep, and then given just enough to keep him wanting sleep. And thinking about how we can relate to these kind of situations, I have a feeling the deeper we get into Sleep Token, the more I might be repeating myself. But these themes of toxic relationships, abandonment, giving yourself completely, I'm curious to see. I have a general idea of where we end up, at least at the point of Take Me Back to Eden. But I'm curious to see the ups and downs that we're about to get into. So far, out of the 4 songs that we've heard, I'm gonna put Fields of Elation at the top. I I love that song. I've been hearing it nonstop. And then I would probably put Calcutta number 2. The other 2 songs from the first EP, they were great and beautiful. They were just very sad and not something that I would put on to vibe to. Something like this has a little more in it, and Fields of Elation, the melodies in there are just very catchy to me. I could feel the wider range of emotions in that one. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed yourself, and if you want to keep seeing this journey for Sleep Token. Subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and let me know in the comments which track off of this EP is your favorite. Also, let me know if there's anything ADHD related that you might want me to check out. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.